Okay, sports fans, just a little brief update on my latest video. Um, I did the trigger mod on the Benjamin Titan. Um, I really like it. It's a little RC bearing. Um, you pull out, you pull the the action away from the stock. You pull a couple of pins with some little C clips, and you install the bearing, and you put this thing back together. I also did it on the Stoeger X20 S suppressor. Same mod. I'm thinking once you pull some of these rifles apart, you find out that the trigger groups are very similar. I would have done it on my Stoeger F40, which I really like. It's very similar to a Viroc HW57. It has a little, it's an underlever, but it has a little pop-up breech or magazine, if you want to call it that. But the takedown nuts at the breech are Allen heads, and I didn't have any here. I have them at work. If I can do these mods, you can definitely do them. I'm not an air rifle tuner. Yeah, I'm a mechanic, but I'm a hydraulic mechanic. And back in the early 2000s, I used to sell, set up, modify, and hot rod guitars. But this is very similar. Once you kind of take them apart, you find out that a lot of them are very similar. There's only so many ways you can skin a cat. So a lot of trigger groups are very similar. The Titan, I think I paid just over $100 for. I forget what I paid for the for the Stoeger X20 S suppressor. The Titan's in 22. The suppressor's in 177. Did the same exact mod with the suppressor with the little RC bearing. You can look these things up on YouTube. If you're a YouTube geek like me, you just look at hundreds and thousands of videos. You'll find all these things on there. That's why I don't include any of this in my videos, because you can find them already. I just want to tell you what the outcome is. And that Titan, once I did the trigger mod on that thing, it turned a $100 rifle into a $200 rifle. The suppressor, same thing. Changed the attitude of the rifle altogether. Both of them, we're probably talking £1.50. Once it breaks, it's because you're removing a couple of things. What you're doing is, here we go. Now this is what you need. You can go on Amazon.com and find these all day long. I bought two of the RC bearings for less than $6. Now these aren't the bearings. These are the parts that you're removing. That little spring and that little pin, and that's what gives you all of that freaking creep in that second stage. And that's what you're removing. Okay? And these are the only tools you need to do it. Phillips head screwdriver, long Phillips head screwdriver, and a little short flathead so you can get them little C-clamps off, them little, and that's it. You're done. Easy peasy. If I can do this, you can certainly do it. So anyway, I would have done it on the F40, but the takedown nuts are Allen heads, and I don't have any Allen heads here. They're all at work. I don't have any tools here at the house. But anyway, the Titan and the X20 S suppressor have just jumped up in my favorite category. The triggers are freaking awesome at this point, and they're both very accurate. The only thing that makes them not accurate is the trigger group. You'll see this on a lot of videos, whether it's Pyramid Air or airgun.com or whatever the hell it is. A lot of the times, the things that makes the rifle inaccurate is the second stage pull. So you can find a lot of these modifications on YouTube, and they're very simple. I did both of these in about 5 minutes. It didn't take me very long at all. I watched the videos a couple of times, so I was familiar with what I was supposed to do. And I took them down, did what I needed to do, put them back together, and they both, they just both, not only are they accurate, but the triggers are sweet. And I have some firearms over here. That Storm Rider has a one-stage trigger that's almost like a two-stage. The beam in there, the trigger is, kind of not good, but you have to take it apart and pull apart the trigger group to actually adjust it. The hots on, we all know those are very easily adjusted. That Gammo CFR or ACU 177, I don't know if there's anything I can do with that. What else do we have here? The QB77 has the same trigger as the Beeman QB Chief. Here's my sweet lady. The Diana 52 with a T06 trigger. That's sweet, easy. Very easily adjustable. Very, very compliant. And then this is a Bsa Buccaneer Se in 25 caliber. Again, butter trigger, butter, and that's what you want. You want a trigger that's easy, very easy to get along with. You don't want to be fighting the trigger for accuracy. If you're doing that, then you shit on it. You got a problem. But I'm learning, just like the rest of you. So anyway, this is getting long. So I just want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again. Peace out, brothers.